In the small coastal town of Seaview, 16-year-old Alex lived a life shaped by routine and ordinary concerns. He was an avid dreamer, his mind constantly wandering to places beyond the mundane reality of school, chores, and homework. Nights were his sanctuary, where he would lie in bed, the sound of the ocean waves lulling him into a sleep filled with fantastical adventures in mysterious realms. Alex's fascination with the ocean was more than a mere hobby. It was an obsession. He devoured books about marine biology, ancient myths of lost civilizations, and stories of underwater kingdoms. His bedroom was a shrine to the sea, decorated with posters of colorful coral reefs, maps of the ocean floor, and models of mythical sea creatures. But even in his wildest dreams, Alex could not have imagined what lay ahead for him. One seemingly ordinary night, after finishing a particularly tedious history assignment, Alex drifted off to sleep with visions of Atlantis and sunken treasures swirling in his mind. Little did he know that this night would mark the beginning of an adventure beyond his most vivid imaginings. When Alex opened his eyes the next morning, he found himself in a place that defied all logic and reason. He was no longer in his cozy bed in Seaview, but in a strange, beautiful room that shimmered with an ethereal glow. Through the window, he beheld a sight that took his breath away. A magnificent underwater city, teeming with life and wonder. This is the story of Alex's extraordinary journey into the heart of Aquaris, an underwater city hidden in the depths of the Atlantic Ocean. It is a tale of discovery, courage, and the realization that sometimes the most incredible adventures come when we least expect them. As Alex navigates this new world, he will uncover secrets about himself, forge unbreakable bonds, and face challenges that will test the very limits of his imagination and bravery. Welcome to Aquaris, where the ocean's mysteries come to life and an ordinary boy finds himself at the center of an extraordinary adventure. Alex awoke with a start, his heart pounding in his chest. The soft, rhythmic sound of waves crashing against the shore, a familiar lullaby from his seaside home in Seaview, had been replaced by an eerie, muted silence. He sat up abruptly, expecting to see the familiar posters of ancient maps and marine life that adorned his bedroom walls. Instead, he found himself in a room that was entirely unfamiliar. The walls shimmered with a pearlescent glow, casting a soft, iridescent light that filled the room. The ceiling was curved, resembling the inside of a giant seashell, and the floor beneath him felt like a smooth, polished stone. Alex's mind raced, trying to piece together how he had ended up in such an extraordinary place. He swung his legs over the side of the bed, his bare feet touching the cool floor. With a mixture of trepidation and curiosity, he stood up and walked to the nearest window. The sight that greeted him was unlike anything he had ever seen. Outside, an entire city sprawled before him, but it was no ordinary city. It was an underwater metropolis, bathed in a soft, bluish light that filtered down from the ocean above. Buildings of various shapes and sizes, made of materials that seemed to shimmer and glow, rose up from the ocean floor. Coral structures intertwined with what appeared to be buildings of glass and metal, creating a harmonious blend of nature and architecture. Alex pressed his face against the glass, his breath fogging up the window as he tried to take in every detail. Schools of colorful fish darted through the water, weaving in and out of the coral formations. Strange, luminescent creatures floated by, casting an ethereal glow. He could see people, at least they looked like people, going about their daily lives, swimming gracefully through the water as if it were the most natural thing in the world. A wave of dizziness washed over him, and Alex stumbled back from the window, clutching his head. "This can't be real," he muttered to himself, his voice echoing in the strange room. "I must be dreaming." But as he pinched himself hard on the arm, the sharp sting of pain told him otherwise. This was real. Somehow he had gone to bed in his room in Seaview and woken up in an entirely different place, a place that seemed to exist at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. As he stood there, trying to make sense of the impossible, a soft chime rang through the room. A door slid open, and a figure stepped inside. She was a young woman, her long, flowing hair moving as if suspended in water. Her eyes, a deep oceanic blue, met his with a mixture of curiosity and kindness. "Welcome to Aquaris," she said, her voice melodious and soothing. "You must be very confused, but don't worry. We will explain everything. My name is Lyra, and I'm here to help you understand why you are here." Alex stared at her, his mind struggling to process her words. "Aquaris? What is this place? How did I get here?" Lyra smiled gently. "All in good time, Alex. For now, just know that you are safe. Aquaris has been expecting you.